Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Josh back here with another video. This is my recap video for the Steelers and Falcons game. The Pittsburgh Steelers pick up a win at Heinz Field today to improve to 2-2-1. First off, the Pittsburgh Steelers really they destroyed the Atlanta Falcons today. Really like what I saw from the Steelers. Of course, there's still more stuff to work on. But we just dominated this game, really. We just beat up Atlanta. Atlanta's already injured all over the field. Pittsburgh did whatever they wanted to today, basically. They gave up a couple big plays, which led, of course, to the 17 points. But they only, what was it? They gave up, how many? They didn't give up many points. They gave up 7 points in the second half. So that's a plus because the Steelers have been dominated in the second half of games this year. But let's get into this game. The Steelers beat the Falcons 41-17. A lot of James Conner today. I really was glad to see the Steelers utilize him today the way they did. Not sure a number on the carries, but he had like 110 rushing, 2 touchdowns. He caught some receptions out of the backfield for good yardage. Really big game for him today. Ben Roethlisberger threw it about where I like to see him throw it, about 25 to 30 times. He played real good. He missed a few throws, threw an interception, but 3 touchdowns today from him. Antonio Brown, over 100 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, 6 catches. Him and Ben, there was a little bit, they missed a couple plays, but good to see that kind of production out of them two again. Juju didn't have a lot of yards receiving, but he also had a touchdown. But we know what we have on the offense. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the defense a little bit. The defense did give up some plays, but they played much better, especially rushing the passer. They didn't get. I don't remember what the number was against the rush, but I don't remember anything huge really in the game. My mistake if something did happen, but I don't remember it. And they had 6 sacks today. T.J. Watt showed up today. He had 3 sacks. Cam Hayward had a sack and a half. Bostic had a half a sack. So good to see that. I would love to see the Steelers do this more often. More sacks, the better. You know what I'm saying? Stopping the run. That is the key to winning in this league, especially on defense. But yeah, got a lot of sacks. Controlled the ball. I said that in the previous video. If they would be able to be successful with the running game, they would have a much better chance of winning. And they destroyed it today, man. 41-34 of those come from the offense. The one on the defense, T.J. Watt had a strip sack, and L.T. Fort picked that up and took it in the end zone for the score. Really the only things, there's some things to work on defense, of course. But other than that, the 1 interception, and Boswell missed another extra point early in the game off the first touchdown. But really enjoyed what I seen from the Steelers today. They played well. I know Atlanta's beat up. We just got to take it one game at a time in this league. A W's a W, especially for us right now. All over everybody in the AFC North won today except Baltimore. So shout out to Cleveland for getting that win on the Ravens. Bengals came back and beat the Dolphins next week. Pittsburgh goes to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's playing real good football right now, so it's going to be a tough one. But if anybody in this league knows how to beat the Bengals, you know what team that is. And the Steelers, man, they win a lot in Cincinnati. Just look at the numbers. I'm not getting in that game right now, I'm just saying. But love the way what I've seen from the Steelers today. Keep it up. Just keep working hard, fixing the mistakes. Take it one game at a time. That's all you can do. So, like I said early in the week, no hate for the Falcons. all their fans, that I've ever met are cool. The video makers on here are cool. I wish you guys the best of luck the rest of the way. No hate, but just glad we got the win today, man. So we're 2-2-1. The Browns are 2-2-1. The Ravens are 3-2, and the Bengals are 4-1. So the next few weeks, especially for the Steelers, shit in the division is going to get interesting. We go to Cincinnati, we got a bye, then we play the Browns at home, and then I believe we go to Baltimore. So shit's going to get interesting. Just take it one game at a time. I want to see the Steelers attempt to run the ball like they did today. Just feed it to him, and feed it to him, and then throw it, open up that play action, score touchdowns, man. But on defense, we definitely got shit to work on. We got to continue being nasty on the pass rush. We need to get some interceptions. Straight up, we need to get some interceptions. But just glad what I saw from the Steelers today. Like I said, they pick up the win, 41-17. Both of their games they've won this year come against the NFC South. That's kind of interesting. So what we do now is we get ready for the Bengals. It's the Bengals, so of course there'll be a hate week this week for that probably. But Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game should be interesting. Definitely be interesting. But like I said, James Conner, the offense did their thing today. Like I said, Ben, he threw for like 250, 3 touchdowns and a pick. James Conner had, like I said, 110 on the ground at one time. I don't know how much he finished with. And he caught some passes for about 50 yards, I believe, out of the backfield. Antonio Brown, love what I saw from him today. And shout out to AB. I believe he's second or third now in Steeler touchdowns receiving. Might be second now. I know Hines is one. But shout out to him. Shout out for the 100-yard game, 2 touchdowns. Want to see more of that, man. But, let's get ready for the Bengals. Shout out to Mac and all the other Steeler fans on here. It feels good to get a win, especially after that loss last Sunday. But hopefully we can build off this and see what this team is capable of doing. And if they can just get better on defense, we can turn this thing around for real. Just take it one game at a time, like I said. So let's get ready for Cincinnati, man. I'm out. Peace.